Have you ever wanted to record a video, but even the thought of it made you feel anxious or uncomfortable? This is so common. I've even felt that way. And I want to share in this video a wonderful technique that can really help that. It's called EFT, or Emotional Freedom Technique, but it's better known as tapping. Hi, I'm Nancy Walsh, and over the past 15 years as an EFT practitioner and hypnotherapist, tapping has helped many of my clients feel calmer, release stress, and move through fears that were holding them back. And it's great for getting more comfortable on camera. Tapping works by focusing on what you're feeling emotionally and or physically, and talking about it while gently tapping on specific acupressure points. It's based on the principle used in traditional Chinese acupuncture, but instead of using needles, we gently tap on the meridian points with our fingers. Many studies have shown that tapping helps calm the body's stress response, lowers cortisol, and helps you feel more relaxed and grounded. It may seem a little unusual at first, but tapping has become so widely used because, quite simply, it works. So now I'm going to show you how to use tapping, and I'm going to show you the tapping points and then guide you through a short round or two of feeling anxious on video. So most common is to use your dominant hand to tap with, and you just tap on that side of the face. But you can use both hands and both sides, but it's just easier to do one hand, and that's what I'm going to do for the demonstration. So use the soft pads of your two fingertips, tapping gently but firmly enough that you can feel it, just gently. The first tapping point is called the karate chop point. It's that area there that if you were going to break a board, it's the karate chop. And it's called the setup point because you usually use it just to set up the whole tapping situation. Okay, so the next one is the rounds, and that is, the first one is the eyebrow point right here at the start of the eyebrow. The spot, the next one is right at the side of the eye on the bone. Next one is under the eye and the bone right there. Under the nose, kind of between the lip and the chin, called the chin point. This one is called the collar point, and it is right below the collarbone area. And I use my thumb on one side and the other two fingers on this so I can catch both of them. And then another one is just under the arm, about a hand's breadth under the arm, and for us women at the bottom of our bra. And the top one is the top of the head. There's meridian kind of even with the ears going up there. So that is the tapping points. And so just to start, we're going to have you get a sense of what you're feeling and how strong it is if you're having some anxiety, in front of a camera. So close your eyes and imagine that you're about to turn on your camera and record a video. Does that bring up any anxiety? You might be thinking, I don't know what to say. What if I mess up? I don't like how I look on camera. You might notice a reaction in your body too, such as tightness in your chest, tension in your shoulders, butterflies in your stomach, or lump in your throat. A lot of things like that happen when we think we're going to be recording. So if you get tuned in with what you're feeling and thinking, rate yourself on a scale from 0 to 10. 0 means that you're pretty calm, and 10 means the anxiety and the discomfort is pretty strong. It helps to know this before you start so you can check it afterwards to see if there's some changes. Okay, so now open your eyes if you haven't done so already, and we're going to start tapping. And just tap where I'm tapping and repeat what I'm saying. You can always change the words to match what you're feeling, but I'm going to be just saying it for a demonstration for you. Okay. So this is the set of phrases. We say it 3 times. Even though I feel anxious about being in front of the camera, I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Even though I feel uncomfortable when I think about recording a video, I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Even though part of me would rather avoid the camera, I'm still open to loving and accepting myself. Now we're going to start with the points. All this camera anxiety. I feel uncomfortable being seen. I'm nervous about how I look and sound. I'm worried I won't know what to say or do. I might freeze or make a mistake. All this tension about being on camera. Part of me really wants to avoid this. All this anxiety about recording a video. Just do another one. It feels vulnerable to be seen. I feel self-conscious in front of the lens. My body is reacting as though this isn't safe. But right now, I'm safe. I can let some of this pressure soften. I don't have to be perfect on camera. And I can take this one small step at a time. I'm allowing myself to feel a little calmer now. Okay. Stop, close your eyes, take another slow, deep breath in and out. Imagine turning on the camera again. Notice what you're thinking, what you may be feeling. See if there's any difference and rate how you feel from 0 to 10 again. It may have dropped. It often will. Good. Now open your eyes. And you've done a couple rounds of tapping. If the number is still larger than a 3, I recommend doing a few more rounds, changing the words to match whatever is still coming up. You don't have to keep tapping on the karate chop point in the future rounds unless you're changing the subject. And once you're feeling much better, you can do another round using even more positive points and supportive statements, such as, I don't have to be perfect. I can relax and speak naturally. My message is more important than getting everything exactly right. And I'm becoming more comfortable being seen. Good. Those are just some examples that you can say. Remember, with tapping, you don't have to force yourself to record when you feel anxious. Tap first, and you may be surprised that the more you use tapping, the easier it will be to do the videos. And for more simple ways to feel comfortable and prepared on camera, download our free Camera Ready checklist with practical tips for your setup, lighting, sound, and background. You'll find that the link in the description below. Okay. I can do it. Tapping. I can get this done. I can do it right.
Yep, that's
even though I'm a little nervous about doing this, I can do it.
Sure you can.
Okay.